We have team coverage of the developments that were breaking during our earlier newscasts over the train derailment in East Palestine.
Here's what we know at this hour. Just after 5 o'clock this afternoon, Governor DeWine, in what he says was a joint decision, lifted the evacuation orders that kept residents of the town of less than 5,000 from their homes since last weekend. The governor said recent tests show the air quality was safe enough. In the meantime, officials are still closely monitoring the water for any chemical runoff that may contaminate wells and drinking water supplies.
But during the news conference, it was made clear the situation could have been a whole lot worse than it was.
We came together as a community and put safety first, avoiding what very well could have been a tragedy of epic proportions.
These men behind us saved our town on Friday. This could have been a disaster. If it wasn't for them and their leadership, we would have had a lot bigger problem on our hands.
Expect Norfolk Southern to have answers to exactly what happened, and candidly to explain what they're going to do to prevent that from happening here or someplace else in the future.
But there are many residents concerned about going home right now.
Many are worried about the air quality in their homes and the water they'll be drinking.
Lydia Esparra picks up our team coverage now from Columbiana County.
This is new video of last Friday's train wreck in East Palestine. Pictures captured moments after it goes up in flames. Late Wednesday afternoon, the evacuation ended. We drove around getting the first pictures of residents arriving home. There was no rush. The lights were on, and no one was home.
We know what the effects are going to be on us, but me being pregnant is, how is that going to affect the baby?
Lauren Fergott, a nurse, knows the fallout from the fumes cannot be good. She has 3 girls with one on the way. She wants to go home, but
there's a lot of unanswered questions that I think everybody wants answered.
Jace Harrison lives by the tracks with his mother and 4 brothers. He hasn't been home since Friday. He bought his clothes at Goodwill. He's been living with friends and has not been able to go to work. He got the word that he could go home.
I just think people need to stay out of town for, what we know for now. It probably wouldn't be in anybody's best interest to be breathing any of this stuff in.
Harrison and others we talked to were in agreement. It's not safe to go home. Even though the EPA has boots on the ground, the cars are off the tracks, trains are already back in business. But it's what lingers in the air, in their homes, in the water, that has most worried. Yes, the roads are open, but what's next for residents of East Palestine? And for residents, they just want to get their lives back to normal, get their kids back in school, go back to work. But they also realize after the train wreck from last Friday, nothing will ever be normal again. In East Palestine, Lydia Esparra, 3 News.